Hello bees, it's been a little while, I think probably about, I don't know, what is it, week, 10 days since our last update. As you know, it's been pretty horrible in terms of the weather. For the last almost 2 weeks, it's been raining, it's been windy, the temperature's been low. So that was the worst thing that's happened, so far in my beekeeping career, because the timing of it, was just not great, because it happened exactly when the acacia forage was in its strongest, exactly the period when the bees, had to be out and about and, collect that sweet nectar. But sadly, after checking the beehives today, well, I actually started around 9 this morning. It's just before 8 in the evening, and I managed to only get through, this part of the apiary. And I'll be honest with you guys, these guys are just going for it. Oh my days. Right, let's try not get distracted by them. But yeah, I'll be honest with you guys, the bees have not seen anything from the acacia, which is, sad, but I'm still keeping positive, because over the last couple of days, it's the linden that started blossoming, and hope dies last, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we are gonna have the opportunity for our bees to go out and collect some of that linden nectar, because we do want to harvest some honey. And quite frankly, at this point, given the circumstances, any amount is welcomed. But yeah, it's been a pretty crazy day. As I say, I've only stopped for no more than half an hour today, and what's happened, other than having to go through every single hive, every single box, I had a call from a neighbor of ours. He lives just about that way, about 150-200 meters that way. He called me up saying he's just came to his ranch, and on one of his orchard trees there were like 3 swarms hanging on there. I'm like, oh boy, I've got enough work going on here. But he's an old guy, he doesn't want to hurt him, and he's asked me if I can help. So I quite literally just grabbed 3 boxes with a couple frames each inside, as you know how we do it. And I didn't even get the car, I literally just ran over there. I shook him inside, left him in there, for all of the bees to move inside the boxes. And about an hour ago, brought him back inside, had the beehives ready for the new families, and I've placed them in. But right now, as it's getting closer to 8, I just need to go get some food and a little bit of rest, because tomorrow I've got, the south end of the apiary waiting for me. That's another 30 odd hives. Blimey, we'll get through it. I just want to, double check for, any queen cells. And most importantly, I just want to see how they're doing in terms of collecting anything at all. But now that the bad weather is gone, I mean, fingers crossed it's gone. At least the forecast is showing it should stay nice and warm. Should it actually stay that way, I'll be very happy, because you know where we are. We are basically, in the middle of nowhere, and there is a plethora of forage for the bees. They just have to have, the right circumstances to be able to go out and do their job. Because, the saddest part is anything they've collected up until this point when the weather went horrible. Up until that point, they've been collecting here and there a little bit of nectar. But anything they've collected, I've noticed that they've eaten through it whilst they were stuck inside for nearly 2 weeks. So, not great, but there is not much I can do to control the weather. Wish I could. Anyways, guys, I'll be back here tomorrow, and as always, I'll be keeping you posted. In a bit.